Can't cage what can't be bound. Spirit brighter than their frown. Bitcoin ganja point the way, helping secure our future days. Free state of mind, breaking through. No system stronger, no lie more true. Calloused hands and open eyes. We are the revolution rise. Dignity carved with muscle's might, revealing freedom's truest light. Every movement is a sacred act, transcending the system, breaking the contract. Free state of mind, breaking through. No system stronger, no lie more true. Callous hands and open eyes. We are the revolution's rise. Every movement is a sacred act, transcending the system, breaking the contract. Every movement is a sacred act, transcending the system, breaking the contract.
Woo! And there we are. Good morning, Seattle. This is show 337, and I am Sensei Scramblin' here to blast at you live and unfiltered. That was my song, the last song on, let's see, Outlaw Farmer. Outlaw Farmer. My music channel, if you want to hear any of my other music, is the number one take, smash that together, the number one take records, Seattle, one take records, Seattle. And all of the albums are listed as a playlist. Because I'm old school, I think you should listen to music in the form of an album. It should have some continuity. It should be made to be played together, right? I had a vision for the album, so I made an album. And each song is a piece of it that does its job in the part of the album it's supposed to work on. So anyway, yeah, go check out my music. One Take Records, Seattle. I used about 4 different AIs to build that. And that was 3 or 4 versions of the music making AI, Suno. But I used a bunch of other stuff to write the lyrics, compose it, all that, set the prompts, yada, yada, yada. So I haven't revisited that in over a year. Over a year? Year and a half. Year and a half. I haven't got an idea to make a new album yet. You know, the whole the whole plane crash thing. Well, the whole becoming a pilot and then the plane crash and then the recovery. Yeah, that's taken, let's see. I started that journey February 8th last year. And it's now March. I want to say it's the 18th, something like that. Let's see. Oh, hey, look, it's the 19th. Woo, time flies. Apparently, time flies better than me. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's been a year and a little more than a month when I decided I was going to become a pilot. And the funny thing is, people around me who watched me become the youngest Eagle Scout ever in a giant troop, rise through the corporate ranks. I became vice president of operations when I was 28 years old. I had 300 people reporting to me, 13 restaurants, right? And then I quit completely and went to the bottom of the pile in sales, the bottom, and became, director of business development at a $500 million corporation within 10 years, right? Switched three different companies, made my switches laterally when I needed to. When I got blocked from going up, I just switched companies. Yeah, whenever you're blocked, fuck them. You're in charge of you. Make the move. Make the move. Yes, corporations are not going to be your friend ever. They are not looking out for your best interest ever. Ever. You might have a boss that is bringing you along for the ride, but he's bringing you along for the ride because you're helping him look good. So he wants you to do your job so that he looks better at doing his job. So again, not about you. It's about him. So if you're not about you, trust me, nobody else is. So be about you. But yeah, okay, I got off on a tangent. So I was just giving you the backstory of when you would take no for an answer, set a crazy goal and just pound through it. Don't stop. So yeah, when I declared to the world February 15th that I was going to become a pilot last year, I got a lot of chuckles from people who'd seen me do insane, audacious stuff, which is kind of funny because how many times do you have to prove people wrong and make them eat crow before they get sick of eating crow? Oh, I would have thought I would have got more like, of course you were going to be a pilot. Fucking go do it. Let's see if you can set a land speed record on how fast you can get a license. Yep, it took me, February 15th, and I didn't really start flight school till March, and I got my pilot's license. I think it was like September 8th. So what was that? Like April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. 6 months flat. Bam! They tell you usually a year. A year. No. 6 months. Found a plane. Bought it. Yep. Oh, you'll never be able to afford a plane on a Amazon truck driver salary. Yep. Yeah. Don't fucking believe anybody. Don't believe anybody ever. Yeah. Just set goals and do it. Just do it. Just do it. So, yeah, what's this whole episode about? Yeah, this whole episode. So, let's see. To get you caught up from the plane crash, let's see, what did the NTSB say? We could read the report. But anyway, They judged me as being 25 pounds heavy and didn't have a good rate of climb. So I think they said I did an off-field landing. Yeah, because I put it down in a controlled manner. I just didn't have a whole runway to put it down on. I had to put it down on a little square of land, which doesn't really work for landing an airplane, except if you intend to destroy your airplane. So I destroyed my airplane so that I didn't destroy the me. So yeah, I broke the tail, crushed the wing, snapped off the motor. But da da da, I lived. I lived. Yep. So I blew out my hip in 3 spots. There's 38 pins and screws and a couple of plates in there. They put my one knee back together with a few screws and some bone glue. And my other knee that they were going to chop off, I blew out my ACL, my MCL, and my patella tendon. They reattached the patella tendon, but I still have no ACL or MCL. So, yeah, broke my ankle, broke my wrist, broke my sternum, broke 8 ribs, and I partially dissected my carotid artery. So yeah, I died. Between the ambulance and get loaded on the life flight, I was it. I was out. I was dead. So I just went back down last Monday, 2 Mondays ago. Yeah, 2 Mondays ago, and I wanted to get my flight currency back up. So to be current on your pilot's license, you have to do 3 takeoff and landings within the last 90 days to be able to take passengers. So I went back up with my instructor, went out on the same runway that I splatted myself on, and took off. Yeah, took off and landed 3 times. They were my first landing. I bounced it a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. And the second 2 were butter. I put it down all 3 wheels at the exact same time, never lost contact with the ground. And I fly, well, when I'm with him, I fly a 1947 Aranca Champion tailwheel plane. So yeah, I landed that baby 3 times, no problems on the ground. They're a separate endorsement because tailwheel planes are much harder to fly than tricycle gear planes because you have all the weight behind the engine, behind the 2 wheels up front, and they tend to ground loop. If you do anything wrong on the ground, the plane will throw itself into a loop, sometimes tip over and smash a wing up. So that's why it requires a special endorsement to be able to fly. So anyway, yeah, I got back up, flew over the spot where I had my off-field landing, and you could still see the little line in the ground to the circle where all the first responders were gathered around, cutting me out of the debris. But yeah, I brought a bunch up. So since I went back to the airport, went up, got recertified, I brought a bunch of couple dozen donuts and a couple bags of coffee, and I went down and hunted down the firemen that got me out, and they weren't in their station. I think they were out on a call, but I was able to get in. So I wrote them a nice little note, and I left them the donuts and the coffee for when they got back. And then I went and hunted down the. I froze. There, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Hello. And then I went and hunted down the search and rescue guys. Yeah, they were super cool. They were really stoked to get donuts. I guess nobody ever says thank you to these guys. They like save you and then you don't talk to them ever again. I don't know. Sounded strange to me. I thought least I could do is bring them some coffee and donuts and say thank you for saving me. Yeah, for sure. So yeah. So anyway, they rebuilt me in the hospital. I got out of the hospital like 10 days early from the like ICU intense whatever crap I was in. And then I had to go to a rehab hospital. I got out of that hospital 14 days early. So I was a month ahead on the schedule. They said, only use that one leg 50% because I had my other leg all in pins and shit. And Yeah, of course. I listened to him for like 3 days. And then I was like, you know what? That rebuilt hip leg and rebuilt knee seemed to be pretty good. And I started doing pivots on it. And sure shit, took 100% of my weight, no problem. No problemo. Was able to get myself in and out of the wheelchair. Then then the next one was like, okay, you know, you can start doing pivots on your leg when I already had been, and move yourself around. So when I was stuck in the actual hospital, I had set a goal that no matter what, I was gonna get into that fucking wheelchair and be able to tolerate being in it for hours, and I was gonna go to the Seattle Boo on 10/31 Halloween. Yeah, the big night for the show. Sure as shit. Oh, yeah. It wasn't a pain-free day. That's for sure. But you know what? Every minute that I was trapped on my back with all those rods and tubes sticking out of me, I just kept telling everybody, I am going to this show on this fucking day. And they would chuckle. Sure you are. Yep. But I set it in my mind that I was going to do the thing. And then I just made a little plan to work backwards. And I knew what I had to do to be able to do the thing. And I got it done. Got able to transfer myself into a wheelchair and back into the bed by myself. And sure as shit, I got the folks that were going to go to the Seattle Boo to stop by, pick me up, take me to the show. It was fucking awesome. I got sent with the chaperone that had strict orders to not let me out of the chair under any circumstances and limit my having of fun. I was going to wheel my chair into that fucking mosh pit. It was going to happen, but no. I was good. My chaperone took care of me. So after I got back from that show, I was like, oh yeah, Thunderdome is where this all started, where I got the idea to become a pilot. So back to Thunderdome I would go. I was like, you know what? They say I'm not going to be out of this fucking wheelchair until April. February 8th is Thunderdome. I'm doing it. I am walking in to Thunderdome on my own accord. 100% I'm doing it. So we went out and found some crutches at the Goodwill. And of course, I wasn't supposed to be on crutches. So what did I do every single day? I just tried to stand up on the one leg just enough, just a little, just get out of the wheelchair. Just stand for 1 second. Yeah, and then 5 seconds. And then a minute. And then 10 minutes. Yep. And I'd hobble myself around the house in the crutches when I was only supposed to be in my wheelchair. Oh, yeah. And by the next time I went to see the doctor to get permission to go on my crutches, I'd already been on them for weeks and weeks. So he was like, okay, all right, you can use crutches now. Make sure you use them all the time. Don't do anything crazy, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, as soon as he cleared me to use crutches, I was like, oh, okay, got it. So I ordered a couple of canes and pretty much gave up the crutches within the next week. I was like, yeah, fuck these crutches. I'm going to start using canes because that's one more step away from just walking. So yeah, just started doing it completely against doctor's orders. 100%. But the only way I was going to walk in to Thunderdome on February 8th was to okay, that's going to be a 6-hour show. If you want to be on the floor for a good bit of that, you're going to have to be able to tolerate standing up and walking. So I just did it. I worked it backwards to I need to be able to walk at least, a half a mile to get up to the dome and then be able to stand up and tolerate that for, a couple hours at least, because I wanted to stand up for at least one of the sets. So what did I do? I contacted my old Care Crew buddies. So Care Crew, if you've never been to a show at the Tacoma Dome, if you go to an electronic music show, there's all these people that walk around in like fluorescent T-shirts that have big Care, CARE, across the front of them. I think it says Crew on the back. Yeah, Care Crew. The Friday night of that show, because I had tickets for Sunday. So yeah, they were like, yeah, we'll work with you. Come work the show for us. So I got to work the what do you call it? The quiet room, I guess. It's the like when we go out and find people that are like just having, they might have taken too much stuff or that loud of music. They've never been to like a rave and a scene like that before, and it's just overstimulating, and they need a place to retreat to. They take them to like the chill zone. Yeah, that's what it's called, the chill zone. So yeah, I got to work in the chill zone Friday night, the first night of Thunderdome, and just help a bunch of people just relax and like, oh my God, I lost my friends. I'll never find them. Like, no, you'll find them. They'll come looking for you in a little bit, and they'll ask one of our Care Crew guys, and we'll lead them right to the care zone. They're like, hey, there you are. So, yeah. So anyway, I got to be of service on Friday night and work the show, which was fantastic, getting back to work with my old buddies. And then Saturday, I just relaxed and recuperated. And then Sunday, whammo slammo. Fucking yes. Yes, went to the show. The Jessica Otterfred is an artist from Mexico by way of Guatemala. She was like a psychologist, gave up like a whole career and became like a DJ in Mexico City. She's fucking great. Oh, yeah. I was on the floor dancing hard for her whole set. It real minimal use of graphics, like old school mixing. She's a great DJ. So yeah, I was just loving that. Went and sat down for the lasers for the big excision part. It's just so fun to watch from just a little bit above the lasers. They make everybody on the floor disappear. There's so many lasers. But anyway, so yeah. So I decided, since they said I wouldn't be out of the wheelchair till April, to go to a fucking rave in February. And I danced it for hours, and I like had the greatest time. So, oh, here comes March. I had to go back and see the orthopedic surgeon who did like literally surgery on me for like 5 to 6 hours a day, every day for 5 days, and put me back together. And yeah, he was like pretty like, he couldn't believe that like I could move around as good as I can move around, and do a little bit of jumping up and down, like, yeah, I'm getting it back. And he couldn't believe me that my knees were not like hurting me, like nonstop, like pain. Like, I'm like, no, they don't hurt at all. Like 0 bit. Like, yeah, I use red light therapy, cannabis rubs, been going to the gym a ton. Like, yeah, my my health insurance rehab days ran out, but I kind of saw what they were doing, and I'm like, I got it, and I will push myself 10 times harder than you will push me at the gym. And the rehab guys are always like, take it easy, don't push too hard, don't like blah 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 blah, limiting. Fuck that. I don't believe in limiting beliefs at all. Like, you'll know when you do something too far, because you'll break something, and right before you're going to break something, you probably get a good idea you're about to break it. So just don't do it. Like, yeah, unless you push to the edge, you'll never know there even is an edge. Yeah. So, yeah. So he basically examined all the handiwork that he had done, and they took all kinds of fucking x-rays and scans and whatever. And he's liking how it's all coming back together. But my right knee, the one that they wanted to amputate, and that I blew up my ACL, my MCL, and my patella tendon were all completely cut apart. When he had me on the table, he put back my patella tendon, so my kneecap is where it's supposed to be, and the tendon that goes across it and holds it down is in place. Took a couple of screws and regrowing back into the bone with the screws, but anyway, it's in place. And the two tendons they told me were like shot on the outside and the inside. Yeah, or the not the front and back of your knee, but the outside of your knee on the sides. Yeah, they told me those were stretched beyond repair and they would never come back or whatever, some shit like that. I didn't believe it. Between sound therapy, red light therapy, and cannabis rub, because it is the best anti-inflammatory on the fucking planet that has zero side effects. Yeah, for real. Talk to the guy who rebuilt himself beyond the timeline. I'm not selling it. I'm just telling you it fucking works. 100% not CBD. 100% full spectrum, because there's 124 active chemicals in there, and they only know what like 20 of them even are. So they can't tell you it doesn't work until they can fucking name them. And since they can't name them, I don't listen to them. La 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 la. I'm busy rebuilding myself. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, yeah. So he wants me to go see, he's the bone doc, and he wants me to go see the knee rebuild specialist to completely rebuild my right knee and use cadaver grafts and put an ACL and MCL back in there and tack them down and screw them in and whatever the fuck you got to do. But whatever you're going to do is going to involve a lot of surgery and a lot of rehab time. So I have decided that what will make my decision for me is I am going to climb my very favorite mountain, Mt Elinor. Now, if you look on a map of the Olympic Mountains, look at the very south peak. That's Mt Elinor. Just to the north is Mount Washington. And from Mt Elinor, since it's the southernmost peak of the Olympic range, you can see south, like all the way to Olympia. You can see kind of out to the coast, and you can see all the way back to Seattle and Tacoma. It is fantastic. If you try to look north, Mount Washington's a little higher than Mount Elinor, and the rest of the range is there, so it kind of blocks your view. So, yeah, Mount Elinor, you can drive to the top trailhead. It's like, I forgot, 2,800 feet or something like that. I think the mountain's like 50 something. So it's about 2,500. How's that go? You got to go up like 3,500 feet, I think. And it's something like 2,000 foot of elevation gain. So if you do that math, you're climbing more than 45 degrees straight out of the parking lot all the way to the tip. It's a brutal climb. There's bouldering involved and switchbacks on shale up at the top. And then you got the whole billy goat family, well, mountain goats. They killed a dude up there like 10, 15 years ago. I hiked it 2 weeks before they got that guy. And that billy goat did fucking chase me down the trail too. Except I was quick enough to get the fuck off the trail. He claimed it. Yeah, it could be his. It could be his. So, yeah, that's going to be the deal. I decided that since I crashed on 9/11, 2025, we are going back up on 9/11, 2026. 1 year to the day. They say it can't be done. I'll never get it done. So, what am I doing? I'm going to the gym every fucking day, every minute I can. Yep. And I am going to get strong as hell. Yep. Get back down to my fighting weight. Build my legs up. Strong as they have ever been. And I am going to go conquer that mountain. Yep. unassisted climb of Mount Elinor. That's my goal on 9/11/26. It's a Friday. And I want to invite you to come with me. Come with me. Super fun. It's a great climb. It's not that hard. It takes like normal people like 3 hours. So a 6-hour round trip. I don't know. I'm going to give myself 6 hours to get up and 6 hours to get down. And at that point in the summer, it'll be super sunny. No problem. We'll start early. Maybe we'll go out and camp the night before at the top trailhead or something, or just off the trailhead. And then that way we can get up and get fucking rolling the next morning. Yeah, get to it. Give myself all day. I didn't say I'm going to be fast. I'm not setting any land speed records, but I am going to get up that motherfucking mountain. 100%. Take notes. Write it down. It is going to happen. So anyway, that was my deal with the orthopedic sports surgeon. If I can get up and down Mount Elinor unassisted on my own, 9/11, then I'm not going to have my knee rebuilt. That it's good enough for me. And if I can't, then I will listen to the doctors and I will probably maybe submit myself to the surgery. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking, I see Ben able to rebuild every tissue in my body with just mind energy, red light, and the right nutrients and power. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think you could do anything you set your mind to. This universe doesn't exist in reality. It is all a creation of consciousness. And you can literally do anything. It's all possible. So much stuff. So much stuff. And once you actually believe it, you can just make it happen. Yeah. Oh, manifesting shit. I love it. It's like, do you really believe that you can do the thing? Like, as soon as you believe it, like actually all the way 100%, like not fooling yourself, like as soon as you believe it, it's already done. Then you have the whole illusion of time. You just got to wait for the time. But it sinks reality. So time is something. Time is something. Haven't figured that out yet. But I know it's an illusion too. Yes. It's all just consciousness. So come along for the ride. Come out and climb a mountain with me. 9/11/26, Friday. How do you do that? Hey, Scramblin', how do we climb a mountain with you? Glad you asked. Yeah. So go to foodforestfarms.com. It's down in the description. foodforestfarms.com. And the thing that says contact me on any of those web pages, contact me. Yeah. Contact me. Send me a note. Hey, here's my email. I want to go up with you. Let's connect. Yeah. Let's see. You can hit me on X. I'm at Scramblin' U. SCRAMBLINU. Yeah, that's when I used to call the show Scramblin' University. Scramblin' U. That's me on X. You can always hit me there. Or just go to the website, foodforestfarms.com, and use the contact me button on the bottom of any page. Contact me. Tell me you want to go. Join the climb. I think it would be so fun to have a giant fucking gang of us. I can't wait to take the picture on the top with whoever wants to go. Yes. Come be part of the story. And if you're way overweight or way out of shape, whatever. You know what? The only thing stopping you is you. We got 176 days till the climb. That's damn near half a year. It's pretty fucking close. Yes, the only thing holding you back from getting to the summit of one of the coolest mountains on the Olympic Peninsula with me, the dude who splatted himself a year ago and is completely rebuilt and says it cannot happen by a bunch of fucking MDs. Come with me. Prove everyone wrong. Let's go climb a mountain. Not kidding. We're going to do it. I hope you come with me. Yes. And to my one buddy out there who knows that I'm talking to him right now, you can fucking do it. The only thing holding you back is you. I am not fucking kidding. All it takes is micro goals. Micro goals. How about start with a daily goal until you do it like 7, 8, 10 days in a row. And then move to weekly goals. And then move to monthly goals. You got 6 fucking months, 176 days. And I want you to come to the top of the mountain with me. I'm not kidding. Do it. Do it. Nothing's holding you back. And when you get pictures of you on the top of the mountain in the best shape of your life, guess what you'll attract? Everything you want. Anything you want. It will come to you like a magnet. So, set your intention and join me. I will see you there. All right. I got a bunch more shit to do today. Gotta go bowling. You'll never be bowling. Right on. Yeah. I scored a fucking last week. Last week I didn't do so good. I was okay. I was near my average. My average is like 154. But the week before, I bowled a 212. And the week before that, I bowled a 202. Yes. So some of the best bowling I've done. Like, I've shot over 125 before, but 212 is a pretty good game. We do like a little 4-step baby approach from like maybe 5 feet from the foul line because I can't really take big steps holding the heavy ball yet. I kind of waddle like a penguin. But yeah, no, I threw one of the better games I've thrown in a couple of years. So, yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Hey, go to foodforestfarms.com. If you want to help in the adventure, buy some coffee. Guess who will roast it for you? Me. I'll roast it for you. Me. I love to roast coffee. Yeah. And the only way I get to roast coffee is if somebody goes to that goddamn website, presses the button, and orders some coffee. And then I get to go out and fire up my roaster. Yep. I teach roasting classes too, and I teach coffee history, and I teach brew science. So if you know anyone in the Seattle area or that would like to take a trip to Seattle to be immersed in coffee, I've helped a couple of micro roasters get started, and they're still in business damn near 10 years later, going strong. I will teach you the fundamentals of the coffee business and help you become a success, steer you towards the right kind of production. So yeah, get out there, do it. Tell somebody my story. Will you please share this video? Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Hey, thumbs up. It's not that hard. Look. Oh, I broke my finger pushing the like button. Ow. No, just push the like button. It's super easy. Like it, share my story. Help me get to the top of that goddamn mountain. Come on. We got more doctors to prove wrong. The only way to go is up. And the only way to do that is to train. And the only way to do that is to fucking do it. So I will loop back. I promise to do more shows, and I will tell you how my journey is going. Right? You tune in. I'll share the story. Oh, yeah. What was the other one that I did this week? Oh, yeah. I was kind of doing this one gig thing, and I kind of figured out that it was a bum rap, how much I was fucking destroying my car versus how much I was getting paid. I finally sat down and did the math. I was like, dude, you're paying me like $9 an hour after I deduct my car expenses. Like, this is bullshit. So I quit that on Sunday, set my intention to get a new job. And sure as shit, yesterday, Wednesday, what is that? 3 days later, 72 hours after I quit the one job, ta-da! Got an offer for the new job. And you know what? The new job is so perfect for me. It's back into sales, and it's something they're super willing to work with my rehab schedule and gymness and climbing mountains, etc. So, yeah, took me 72 hours to eject myself from a shitty job into a great job that fits me. And I signed up to go back and do some work with the stagehand union. So hopefully I get picked. That won't close for another 10 days or whatever. But then I go, oh no, 21st. Oh yeah, okay, it's only a couple. Oh, today's the 19th. Yeah, so I'll know in 3 days. I'll know in 3 days if they're going to let me work. Yeah, you heard me right. Let me work. Let me work. Yeah. Because it's a privilege to like have people choose you to do work for them. Like, they have shit that needs to get done and they need it done. And there's a lot of people that probably want to do it. So, yeah, in order to be a good leader, the first thing you really need to learn is how to follow. So, you can't be a great CEO until you know how to be a good soldier. Yeah. And the fact that I've done both makes me an exceptional employee. Because I get what they're dealing with on the other end and all the bullshit that most of the employee people at the bottom have no idea what they're dealing with. So I give all the management people a bunch of grace. Like, yeah, I know they're having to like act like an asshole right now because they're just pushing the crew, and that's how you do it. You got to get productivity, yada yada. But at the same time, there's ways to be good bosses and bad bosses. I've always had to manage my bosses, which is kind of funny. You're like, you'll get more out of me if you do it like this, like 10 times the amount. Like, yeah, I know some other people that need to, like, you need to get out and flog them and to get them to even show up. But, like motivated people, you need to differentiate and get that we're self-motivated and then work in that framework. It will go much better for you and you won't look like an asshole. So I get to go do something up my old alley that will me to get to have some fun. And I already used AI for the new gig. Like, I'm sure nobody in that gig has ever used AI, but I'm already on it. Yeah. If you are not using AI, you will be replaced by somebody who is. If you don't get replaced by the AI itself, you'll be replaced by some employee who is employing AI to make themselves ridiculously more effective. So, that's my other advice to you here at the end of the stream. Make friends with the AI. They are going to take over sometime this year. AGI is here. So, talk nice to it. Now, Siri is a whole other thing. You can call Siri a bitch all day. That is the worst AI I've ever seen because it's not AI, it's dumb. AD, artificial dumbness. It's like Apple made Siri ridiculously fucking stupid on purpose. Like, hey Siri, what's the temperature in Miami? Here's 3 websites that you could go look at to find the temperature in Miami. It's like, no, bitch, I asked you what the temperature was in Miami. You just say 78 degrees. It's that easy. Like, if you can show me the 3 websites, you could go to the 3 websites and just read me the fucking temperature. Don't get me started. All right. Stuff to do. Balls to throw. Got to go anchor the team. I will see you soon. And yeah, we'll start the next show with some more of my music. Remember, One Take Records Seattle on YouTube. One Take Records Seattle. Go look at one of those playlists. If you like rock and roll, it's there. If you like EDM, try my album Miss Kitty. That's a great album. They're here. That's when the UFOs visited the rave. All right, over and out. Scrambling here. Have a great fucking rest of the day. I love you guys. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. If they do, just go do it twice as fast and shove it up their ass.